afternoon. Good afternoon, class. Today we are going to learn more about prepositions. So there is white pieces of paper. If you turn it around, it is clues about the hidden objects that matches the specific item that you must find in the class. So we are going to do it one for one. So Chantal, would you mind to go first? So you can read you can turn your white clue around and you can read it out loud for the whole class to hear.
The green and blue boat is beside the dustbin.
Okay. You can stand up and go and look for it.
I've got many dustbins in this room now.
Yay! Well done! Renee, would you mind doing the second one?
The yellow bean bag is on the table.
Okay, you can go look. Yay! Paul, would you mind doing the third one?
The orange ball is inside the left drawer.
Then you can go stand up and go left. It's not really left, but you can
Left drawer, by the drawer.
Yay! Maggie, would you mind doing the second last one?
If I can do my piece of paper, okay. The pink dice is lying underneath the cheese.
What is
Green cheese as well.
Yay!
Yay! Christelle, would you mind doing the last one?
Sure. The green bucket is outside the classroom door. That's right.
Yay! So, now we are going to do prepositions. We are going to learn more about what prepositions is and are, what prepositions are, and we are going to do some fun examples together. So, what is prepositions? Prepositions is a word used before a noun or pronoun to show direction. Many prepositions can be defined as a word used before a noun or pronoun to show direction. Many prepositions tell you where something is or when something happened. Prepositions tell us where or when something is in relation to something else. Let's say this rhyme together.
Across the floor, on the mat, beside the door, near the cat, towards the school, inside my soft drink, in the pool, under the bed. That is where you'll find Bibi the bee right now.
Now we are going to do some examples together. Graham is inside or beside the honeycomb. Who of you wants to try this example? Renee?
beside?
Beside. Is there someone that says inside? Let's see what the correct answer is. It's beside. Well done, Renee. Who wants to do this one? Oh,
Cara is standing on the pink flower.
who says beneath the flower? Okay, now let's see. Standing on the pink flower. Well done. The king bee berry is sitting underneath or inside the honeycomb. Who wants to do this one? Christelle, please.
Inside.
Let's see what the correct answer is. Inside, well done. The honey jar is behind or in front of Beatrice. Yes, ma'am. Let's see. in front of. Well done. Let's sing this rhyme for the last time together. And
Across the floor, on the mat, beside the door, near the cat, towards the school, inside my soft drink, in the pool, under the bed. That is where you'll find Bibi the bee right now.
So now we are going to do a fun activity. If you turn your page, there are some examples. So please write your name and your date with your highlighter. If you are done writing your name and the date, you may start with the activity. If you want to ask questions, then you can just raise your hand and I will attend to your question.
Ma'am, may I use only one color?
Yes, only one color, please, and only one option.
I love your pictures.
Thank you.
Did you see my dice?
If you are done, you can just give your paper, your activity to me. Yes, Santa.
Manai is sitting between Mandy and Paul.
Well done! Thank you.
Would you like another example, ma'am?
If you want to, you can.
Chantal is
Krista.
sitting behind Manai.
Oh wow, that's a nice one. Who wants to do another one?
That's a good one.
Nicely done. Yes, Krista. Ah, Chantal.
Ma'am, you are standing in front of the class.
So creative. I think that's it. Yeah. So if you can stand up, there is something there in that box for each one of you. You
There's
can,
something inside the box, ma'am.
Yes.
yeah, you can just pick one if you want to, and then yeah, it's just something to say thank you for your time and your effort, and especially for today, and thank you for that I can learn you something new, and yeah, hopefully you will remember it in the future, and it will yeah, it will be something that you can enjoy and will recall
Thank
in
you.
the future better. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. So I want to give you feedback on the preposition lesson that I did earlier today. So the feedback I want to give you is I marked their the 5 learners activities, and I want to show you some of the results. So what I did is I used the activity that the learners did and I compared it with a memorandum which you can find in my JGL portfolio. So I used that as a guideline in marking the activities. So as you can see, there are 5 questions and only one option of the 2 options that were given in each sentence can only be picked. So that's why the test counted out of 5. So it's 1 point per sentence. And then I used visual clues for the learners to help them find the answer. So yeah, here they wrote their name and the date. So here you can see which learner did the activity and on which date. So yeah, so when I marked it, I put a 1 there. So all of the 1s give you a point out of 5. So this learner scored 5 out of 5. In other words, full marks for her activity. So when I go to this one, here specifically I want to elaborate a little bit. So specifically question 2. So she highlighted both of the given options. So that is not completely correct because only one of the answers could be the correct answer. So I have to go back to the recording and then look at the answer that she first highlighted to indicate whether the option was correct or incorrect. So yeah, but she did overall she did really well, and I am really proud of her. So the third learner also scored full marks. Also, I wrote constructive feedback on both of the 5 learners' activity. So I think the constructive feedback really plays a big role in motivating the learners and wanting to learn. I think constructive feedback is definitely a must with regards to formative assessment and whether the learner knows whether he or she can master content. And I think that is the purpose of this activity, to see if the lesson was a success and to see if the learner mastered the content. So my last learner also scored full marks. So overall the learners did really well and I am really proud of them, and it proved and showed to me that my PowerPoint presentation regarding prepositions was a success, and I think the learners would want more lessons of this, especially like a breakdown of each concept. I think just to lay the foundation for future concepts, and especially in teaching English as first additional language, more attention must be given in making sure that learners master content from an early age on, so that learners could recall content easier. So I just want to show you what I did. So I made name cards. So for each of the learner, a unique symbol was allocated. I think that really helped the learners in taking ownership of their own work, as well as putting their own unique stamp on their activity. And then here, as you can see, here are 5 clues. So in my video, as you can see, before the introduction rhyme, I hid those matching objects. So what I did is I gave each one of the learners a unique clue, And then they could stand up during the lesson and they could search around the classroom in order to find these matching objects that I had. I think this specifically played a big part in learner participation, so that everyone in the lesson could be involved and so that they could feel they are really hands-on, and the learning aids that I used are really concrete, so they could touch it, open it up, or even throw it around if they wanted to. So, and the preposition in the clues were in a unique color and also underlined. So the prepositions really help them in finding the hidden object. So one of the objects that I hid during the class was this green bucket. This green bucket. And then a yellow bean bag was the matching object. And then the orange ball was the hidden object. And then a pink dice was also a hidden object. And then lastly, the resource that I used was a green and blue boat. So I think overall it went really well. And yeah, so with regards to so the hidden clues, so I hid this bucket with this clue outside the classroom door. So what the learners did is they read the clue aloud in the class so that everyone could hear, and then they didn't know where it was, where they searched the classroom and they didn't know where it was hidden. So it was really like a scavenger hunt where they could go freely around and walk around and try and search for the objects. So for the yellow beanbag, it was on a table. The yellow beanbag is on the table. Then the orange ball, it was inside the left drawer, hidden. The pink dice is lying underneath the chair, so it was hidden underneath a chair. The green and blue boat is beside the dustbin, so it was also hidden beside a dustbin. So yeah, I think overall it went really well, and I think the use of highlighters also played a big part because the answer could immediately stand out above the rest of the given words, like that, and each of the learner also could pick their own color highlighter in which they could do the activity with, and I think it really helped because especially when there are two options given in a specific question, it really helped them in identifying the correct answer. And yeah, I think it was age appropriate for the learners, and I think yeah, it can definitely be regarded as a success. And yeah, I think the learners really enjoyed it, and yeah, I think the improvements that can be made in the future is to to be more patient with the learners and to give them more time to complete the activity. The activity can definitely be longer, and yeah, I think the overall impression was good. Thank you for attending and thank you for listening. Okay, bye.